Okay, so again, we're doing this AB free response 2013. We're going to do part D now. So is the speed of the particle increasing or decreasing at t equals 4? So over here on our graph, I made a vertical line at 4. And so you can kind of see that this is where the function is happening at 4, right? They intersect right around here. But how do I know the speed is increasing? The answer is the speed is increasing. So that's what it is. We know that the speed is increasing because the velocity is becoming more negative. It's becoming more and more negative, right? And how do I know it's becoming more and more negative? Well, another way of putting that is both the velocity and the acceleration have the same sign, or they're both negative. I have a negative velocity with a negative acceleration. Negative acceleration means my velocity is going more in the negative direction. So the velocity is decreasing, but the speed is increasing. Remember, the speed is the magnitude of the velocity, not the direction. All right. Another way of thinking about it is, look, the velocity is negative because v is below the x-axis, right? Or it's negative. And the acceleration is negative because the slope of v is negative, right? So notice the slope of v. Because remember, if I take the slope of this function, then I'm basically talking about the first derivative. And what's the derivative of the velocity? It's going to give us the acceleration function. So from here on out, the acceleration is negative. So it's accelerating in the negative direction here, all right? And right here, it has a velocity of 0. And then finally, it starts to speed up from here on out all the way down, right? And so that's kind of the idea. By the way, another little thing, how do I graph a vertical line? Just in case you wanted to know, you can graph a vertical line by actually giving this a slope of 999. It's a bit of a weird thing. Slope of 9999999. And then if you want your vertical line at 4, you put an x minus 4. So what that does is it gives you a slope or a line that crosses at 4, and it's got a slope of 9999999, right? So it's not actually a vertical line, but it's pretty close to a vertical line there. So when you go and you graph it, you end up getting that. So anyway, here's the answer. The justification would be something along these lines here, okay? So there you are, part D.